I came to Indonesia in October '08 last year, and before that I have stayed out of Indonesia for 10 years. And prior to that, I was here a couple of times in around 98, 99. This is the first time I've had such an extensive and organized trip into Indonesia, visiting the 4 cities that we visited. We went to Semarang, we went to Surabaya, we went to Malang, and we went to Makassar. I'm most impressed by the level of interest there is in the community college system. I'm very impressed by the level of interest there is for the US higher education. Indonesian students are very interested in the US higher education, but they have a misunderstanding that it's very difficult to get in. And they also have a misunderstanding that it's very expensive. The community college system is not expensive at all. In fact, it is 50% cheaper than many universities. 50% cheaper or even more than that compared to universities. So we are a great bargain for Indonesian students. And here is where the community college system comes into play. Okay? In the community college system, when you apply directly to some of those highly ranked institutions or institutions that have a high reputation or top universities, you have to provide SATs and ACT scores and TOEFL scores. But when you apply through the community college system, many of those universities will not require the SAT scores. And in many cases, they will also waive the TOEFL scores. Okay? So while it was difficult to get in the first time into the university, by going through the community college system, they can get in because now those scores are waived. In many cases, they will still require a TOEFL, but having gone through the community college system, it's very easy to get a higher score because they've spent 2 years studying in an English-speaking environment. And the other part of it is entering the community college system, in most cases, don't even require a TOEFL score. You don't need that. So that's another additional benefit. And we don't ask for SATs or ACTs. So accessibility is much, much easier. Okay, now let me give you some statistics. Okay, from what I have understood, many officials in this country have been educated in the US. We have met many teachers, many rectors who have had a lot of experiences in the US. And from what I've been told, a US education is highly regarded, okay, by many international companies, highly regarded. When one compares the degrees between the UK, Australia, and America, what is desired is the American degree. Where they go to is Australia and UK, but what is desired is America. And if you look at statistics around the world, over 670,000 students are studying in American universities. 670,000 international students. Compared to Britain, the UK, only about 342,000. Compared to Australia, it's about 170,000. So the demand for US higher education is extremely high. So American companies in this country have a high demand for American-style education because that's the method they would like to engage their businesses. So that's where the benefit is when you come back with an American degree, you are going to be more marketable. One thing that the American education system, and I'll put my personal remarks on this, I have been living in the United States for 25 years, and I came to the US from another country. And one thing that the American education does for you is it really helps you develop your creativity, it helps you develop your critical thinking, it helps you engage in problem solving, it helps you come up with wonderful ideas that are practical, that helps problem solve. This is something that is very different about the American education system compared to systems that I studied under previously. Don't give yourself the best opportunity possible for the best education. Don't short sell yourself. If you want an American education, and I think the American education is one of the better educations around the world, I recommend that you pursue that dream. Don't think it's not possible and stop yourself from applying. Look at different ways you can apply. Use Education USA. Talk to MENF. Talk to Fulbright. Talk to people that have the information. Don't disregard it. Don't say, oh, I don't think I can get into America, therefore I won't apply. So my message to you is, don't give up so easily. Talk to the right people and you'll get the right information. And I hope that you will come to America one day, get a good education, come back to Indonesia, apply that knowledge, build this country, and have good relations with America.